Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Two Hands in a Radio. What a cool radio we have tonight. I saw an article, it was someplace on the old intertube, that said the top emergency radios of 2018, like the top 5 or top 10, whatever. And one of the top ones was this one. It's the Running Snail multipurpose crank radio MD-090. I mean, it tells me it's awesome right here. So this is going to be good, I think. I read the review on it, and it's like, I got to get one of these. Comes in $29.99 with shipping. Got a great price on it. And let's just tear into this. I opened it up to charge up. It's got a lithium-ion battery, but it also will hold AAA batteries, so I put some rechargeable AAAs in it. I think we'll use it for this exercise. And let's just see what we got. Oh, look at this. Should I pull it out like a snail? What would a running snail be? What a wrist strap. Let's just get everything out of the box here so we can take a look. I'll set that up here. What a neat wrist strap with one of those thingamadoos on there that you can hang it up and clip it on and hang it up, whatever they're called. You get instructions with it. You get a warranty, friendly reminder to charge it all up. And I thought this was neat. It looks like it comes with some kind of an adapter to maybe like charge your Thunderbolt Mac Apple stuff. I don't know. The instructions really don't tell me what this adapter is for. It looks very Apple-ish for some reason. So that's there anyway. And if you're an Apple person, you may say, oh, that's a something. So anyway, here it is. This is so cool. And it's such a pretty green. And the front of it, we've got a small speaker. Let's just run the measurements because it probably looks bigger on camera. It is just about 6 1/4 inches by 3 inches tall and about 1.5 inches thick. And gosh, I can tell that wrist strap is going to make a lot of fun noises. Small speaker. It looks maybe 1.5 inches or so speaker. I don't know if you can see it any better than I can see. It's got AM, FM, and weather band, so it's going to come in handy in an emergency. Very easy on-off volume, tuning knob. Our dial up here is AM, FM standard frequencies. Then the weather band is along the top there, and we'll zoom in on that after a while. On the left-hand side is a rubberized door that you pop open. We've got a full-size USB that's the output. You could charge your cell phone with it. MP3 player, I suppose. I think a cell phone would probably be the best thing to try to charge with. And then the mini USB is the input here to charge the lithium-ion battery. Now the instructions, and I don't know if this is, I don't know. I have not tried it. No idea. The instruction says that with this USB port, you can charge your cell phone with a crank or AAA batteries. But they're kind of vague. And so I don't know. Most of these radios, you have to use the crank to charge your cell phone. And it's just good for a 911 call or something. You're not gonna get many minutes out of it. And so the backside here, we've got the hand crank. Let's just try that out. It looks like it's quiet at least. Some of them have been really quite noisy. And that'll charge the lithium-ion battery. The AAA batteries sit behind this door. And then we get to the left-hand side. We have an interesting LED light. It's really bright, actually. And we also, on the bottom, now we have little things on the bottom. We can switch to charge your cell phone, just normal for, our radio usage. Or if I go up to this switch here, it's SOS. Everybody take your headphones off, turn your speakers down, hang on, because this is going to be a trip, but this is what it does. Okay, you heard that. That's all. I'm going to let that go. But the red light flashes, that would get somebody's attention, that's for sure. And let's see what else. Oh, the antenna is so unique on this. It pulls out of the side, and then you rotate it up. And it's just a tiny, tiny little 6.5-inch speaker, or 6.5-inch antenna. 6.5-inch speaker. Where'd that come from? And then the very top, we've got our light switch that I showed you, and also a solar panel to where we can charge this with sunlight. Then, if you open your solar panel up, we have a reading light tucked in there. And it's really bright too. The one thing that I liked about the Kaito radios is that panel swiveled out to where you could hold something underneath. This, you're going to have to kind of hold the radio funky to use it as a light. But it's there anyway. If you need it in an emergency, it's there. So let's fire this up and just see what we think. See, it's got a good feel to it. It feels like it's really built well. Let's just see what happens. Let's start off with the weather band. And see, I can hold this at an angle, and I can adjust the antenna any way I want so it's straight up. I think ours is around 5 something. And it may not pull anything in inside.
Wednesday night.
Oh, yes, it will.
Lows in the mid-20s.
Wow. Okay.
Thursday, partly cloudy in the morning, then clearing. Highs in the upper 40s.
Awesome
Thursday
sound.
night, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 20s. Friday, partly cloudy
I think
with a
that's...
30%. Saturday, rain.
Okay, so there's another one at the very end.
Night, rain.
That's our
likely.
strongest one right
Lows
there.
in the upper 30s.
Okay.
Chance of rain 60%.
Let's go to FM quickly. And I don't want to stay too long on. My gosh, listen to this. Oh yeah, it's got a tuning light here. You can see it comes on. There you go. You can see that.
Serving the community is what we're here for. Go ahead, man. What's on your mind?
Usually I listen to Chris Plant, but I'm telling you what, if you come on during the week, every damn morning I go to work.
There you go. Wow, that's got awesome sound to it. So we better behave with the music. Okay, let's wheel all the way back down to, let's look at our AM. We've got a little after 9 o'clock, South Central Indiana. Let's just see what happens. And that's why we're doing this on the inside, since it's only AM, FM, not really shortwave. We don't need this anymore for AM. I should push that back in. Isn't that just neat? Okay, here we go.
Over Alabama.
Holy cow.
Fundamentally change the history of this country.
Alex Lyden.
And matches not.
For 15 cents a day, you can win.
Television and other distractions.
Oh yeah. Wow. How cool is this? Where's my off. There we go. How cool is this? My gosh. I can easily see why this was rated one of the best of 2018. Definitely see it. And I charged it up just for an hour maybe. You can flip it over to the L-ion switch and you can run the radio and stuff off the rechargeable battery or the AAAs. Wow, this is cool. This is very cool. This is one of the best ones that I've looked at. My favorite being the Kato KA600. Of course, it's hugely expensive. It's almost $80, I think. I can't remember what I paid for it offhand. $79 or $80. Where this comes in at $29. This is by far the best emergency radio I've played with in this price range. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. Man, I mean, this is just crazy. The audio is amazing. A lot of these emergency radios are just that. It's just, I've got this packed away in case of an emergency, and it's in my go bag, and we're ready. We're prepped, man. And a lot of them you wouldn't want to listen to every day. Ear fatigue would set in, and you say, boy, I'm tired of listening to this, and turn it off. This you could actually sit and listen to daily. It's that good. And I had never heard of running Snail. And I think it's a name that you're going to hear a lot more of, because this is just awesome. And I would definitely say run out and get one of these. Emergency radios from whatever, $30 and under, I suppose. Well, emergency radios are expensive. So 40 and under, I would give this a 9 out of 10. This is just cool. And yeah, there's nothing cheap about it. A lot of these feel really cheap and flimsy, and no, this feels rugged. So that's a great thing. So hopefully you've liked this video, and if you have, give it a thumbs up. And maybe it's helped you decide on an emergency radio. Hope so. And please remember to subscribe to the channel, and thank you to everyone that has subscribed. And if you want to help support the channel, there's a link down in the description section where you can donate through PayPal. Anything is appreciated. Small amounts add up, and I appreciate every one of them, whether it's $1 or $5 or 10 or 20 or whatever it is. I appreciate all of them, and it turns around and buys radios to bring content to the channel. And there's also a link under that where you can buy a gift off my Amazon wish list. I have several people that send gifts. There's radios and there's camera stuff and there's all kind of things that I just put on a wish list, and a variety of prices. And you can do that also to help support the channel. Or you can just support the channel with good comments, positive thoughts, watching the videos, giving the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and all like that. It doesn't cost you anything. And that's just as important as everything else. So, with that, this has been a review of the Running Snail emergency radio. Just amazing. I keep looking at it and I'm like, wow, this is really cool. So, with that, hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will see you at the next review.